I truly, truly from the bottom of my heart believe that every single person goes through hard times, traumatic experiences, difficult times. I truly believe every single person on this earth goes through those things for a reason. And I'm going to tell you why I personally think that reason is, in my own perspective. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say you have to believe me, this is the answer, because honestly, who knows what the real answer is. But this is the way that I look at it in life. And I truly believe that my advice could really, really help someone else. Now, in life, guys, you're not going to have perfect, happy, overstimulating, freaking dopamine hits of a life every single day. That's just unrealistic. You're not going to be happy 24/7. That's not what it means to be human. Humans, we're very, very flawed people. Mammals. We're very, very flawed. We've got a lot of shit to learn. We've got a lot of things we need to go through to learn. And being happy 24/7, that's not what it means to be human. No, we're going to go through hard times. We're going to experience things that just make us question our entire existence. Being human, it comes with the good, the bad, and the ugly. You get every single little thing involved in that to be human. That's what it means to be human, right? And you know, when we're born, we're not given instructions from anyone on how to live our life, on what to do, how to overcome something. No one is given all instructions. We kind of are just forced to kind of figure it out by ourselves without, I mean, we do get help from people sometimes, but at the end of the day, it's your life and you got to figure out what you really want to do and how to fix a situation. And guys, no matter who you are, you're gonna at least once or maybe multiple times encounter something that is gonna be traumatic, something that's gonna be very hard to overcome, and something that just pushes you right to the edge. Every single person is gonna go through that at some point in their life or has already been through that in their life. And then right afterwards comes the healing process that is involved with the traumatic thing that you've been through. Everyone is gonna experience that in their life. I don't care who you are, that's what it means to be human. Like, you're gonna go through something fucking hard and then you're gonna have to learn how to heal yourself and evolve from that situation. Now back to my main point to why we go through this. Now I personally truly believe that we encounter hard times because number one, you've got something to learn, number one. Number two, and you've got something to teach. Now, what I mean by learn is whenever you go through something super traumatic and something super, super difficult, is you've got something to learn from that situation, right? This is happening to you for a reason. Now, I know not everyone might not agree that everything happens for a reason, but like I said, I believe that you go through something because you got something to learn out of this situation that is going to make you grow and evolve into a stronger person and the person that shapes and makes you who you are today. Going through hardship, it makes you stronger, it makes you tougher, it makes you more resilient. It just makes you more powerful, and it's super, super crucial for self-growth and self-development to go through these hard times. As much as you don't see it in the moment and as much as you just wish you could never ever go through something like that, you got to look at the outcome of who you become towards the end once you have fully healed from what you are going through. When it comes to hardship and trauma and really hard days, everyone heals differently. You're not going to just heal overnight, and people think that healing is just focusing on yourself and forgetting about what happened. No, if you want to fully heal from it, you got to allow yourself to sit and think about what actually happened to you and how it affected you. You got to go through all those stages where you don't understand why it's happened to you. You question everything, but that's what healing is. Healing is not as simple as it looks. It's very, very complex, and it can take years and years to heal. And some people may never ever heal, but as time goes on, you become more just resilient to what you went through. And what I mean by teach is the hardship, the pain, the suffering that you went through. You can use those hard times to maybe, possibly teach someone else something. And you may be asking, what do you mean teach someone else what I went through? Your suffering, you didn't go through that for no reason. I believe that you went through that to help someone else. If you see someone else going through something you went through, you can be like a teacher to them. You can guide them at what you went through, how you dealt with it, how you coped with it. You can be a teacher and they can be like your student, where you kind of guide that person, you teach them, you know. They know that they're not alone because you went through something similar. Use your situation to relate to other people and connect with people that feel like they're alone and that no one gets them. And if you have been through a similar situation, in a way, that is your advantage, because you didn't go through that for no reason, because you can use your wisdom, your knowledge, your resilience that you learned from that situation. You can use that to help another person. And that is the most beautiful thing in my eyes, because everyone, like I said, goes through hard times. And if you can use your pain and your suffering to help someone else, you go do that, because you don't know the impact you will have on someone else by teaching them and guiding them what you went through. If that all makes sense. I don't know if that made any sense, but I hope you guys understand what I'm trying to say. And because you went through something similar, and you know in a way what it's like to feel what they went through, even though everyone experiences things differently, no one's going to have the exact same lived experiences. If you have, like, for example, cheating is a perfect example. For some people that is super traumatic, and someone else going through that, if you were in a toxic relationship and you were witnessing someone else go through that toxic relationship, you can be the teacher to help them get out of that toxic relationship, because you went through that yourself and you were trying to get out of that toxic relationship. You were trying to get out of it. You had no help at the time. No one was there to help you. You couldn't talk to anyone. And if you were clearly seeing someone else struggling, you can use your knowledge to help that person that needs it the most. And maybe it's not even about you teaching them what to do and what not. Maybe it's you also using what you went through to help them avoid a situation that could be occurring in their life. You could help them detach from whatever could happen. It all just depends on what the hardship is and what that person is going through, and if you resonate with them or not. So guys, whoever is watching this, whoever decided to click this video, if you are going through it, something so hard and so traumatic, just remember, like, hard times, they do not last forever. Humans are survivors. We are very stubborn creatures, and we are born to survive, just like every other animal on this planet. So whatever you are going through something, just really truly know that yes, it may be the hardest time of your life, but you will get through it. Your mindset really is everything. Like, the way you choose to look at situations can really change your life, and I absolutely mean that from the bottom of my heart. Like, the way I look at a hardship is like, okay, whenever I'm going through something super hard, I look at it as in this situation, what can I learn from this, and who can I teach from this? Because there's always something to learn in every situation, and there's always something to teach in every situation. And like I said before, if I could help someone not go through what I went through, in a heartbeat I will, because you don't want people to go through pain and suffering. You don't want anyone to experience what you've experienced. So you can use your hardship and turn it into your strength. Because your suffering doesn't have to be known as your suffering. Use your suffering as your strength to help and guide other people that need it the most.